Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Nissan Pathfinder SV in the color red. Let's take a look. Starting up front here underneath the hood, we have a 3.5 liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 260 horsepower, 240 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. Up front, you've got LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below. Along to the side here, we have 18-inch alloy wheels. Then as you move back, you'll find that all of your rear windows come with factory tinting. And also looking at your front handle, you'll find this little button. We'll talk about that guy more on your driver's side. Up top, there are silver roof rails. Approaching the back, all across your rear bumper, you'll find these little round nodules. These are your rear parking sensors. Left-hand side, you have your Pathfinder badge. Down below, you have your hitch receiver. Right-hand side, you have your four-wheel drive SV trim level badge. And then directly underneath of the rear logo is the backup camera. To open up your rear space here, reach next to the camera, press the button, and it should automatically rise up for you. Looking inside, of course, we have both the second and third row seating. Both of these have, or rather the second row has a 60-40 split, you can see to the right, whereas in the rear, the third row has a straight 50-50 split down the middle. This allows either side to be able to work independently with one another. So if you want to lay down the seats flat, such as how we have the right-hand side for the rear lay down, you can do so. For the rear, you can do this by releasing these little handle triggers on the top outside corners of the seats. Very similar on the second row, but it's a little bit more on the side the triggers are. And then to bring it back upwards, there's this little strap you can grab onto. You can see him here as well. There's a little Velcro to keep it stuck to the seat, so it's not flopping around. And you can lay down the headrest by pulling on this little tab, and then the little guy will flip down. You can just pull it to flip it back upwards. Third row seat occupants have plenty of their own storage and cup holder spaces, as well as having air vents next to them. In your dedicated storage space, you will find these little silver tie-down hook spaces throughout. On the left-hand side is where you'll find your 12-volt adapter. And then if you're looking for additional storage space or access to your spare, you can find it underneath of this false floor here. There's a little porthole through which you can access the spare tire specifically. To close it up here, you can reach up to the handle on the right-hand side or just press the electronic on the left. Next, let's take a look at the inside. Inside here, the interior upholstery is the black cloth with black stitching. This is a nice plush texture that you'll find with a little bit of detailed stitching on the inner parts of your seats. Of course, on the side of the seat is where you'll find your adjustments. You can use this to lay the seat down flat, as you can use this one on the side to move it around. This one is especially useful for anybody trying to get out of the third row. They can grab onto it, lift it up, and will allow you to move the seat back and forth as well as flip the seat forward. You also have adjustment underneath of the knees so that you can simply move it forward and backwards. You can see the little tracks on which it will move along. Inside, you have access to the folding down armrest / cup holders. This, of course, can easily fold away to increase seating capacity. Then looking forward on the back of your front passenger and your front driver's seats, we have pouch storage. Back at the console, you'll have your third zone air conditioning control panel. This little guy allows you to control both the temperature as well as the fan speed for your second and third row area for their air conditioning. Of course, this can be controlled from up front. We'll take a look at that when we get up there. Then, right now, we have the Nissan carpeted mats installed in this unit. Plenty of storage space inside your rear door there, as well as having your power window control. Back again now to this little button. This guy indicates keyless entry. So if you have the key fob on your person, you can press this button to lock and unlock the unit. Inside your driver's door, we've got power windows for front and back, window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. Your front driver's seat is electronically adjustable, back, front, and up, down. Then you have your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner. You can see the little symbol there. On top of that is where you'll find your traction control, heated steering wheel, your power trunk release, power door on and off, and then your tow mode as well. Taking a look at your steering wheel, black leather with black stitching on the steering wheel. Left-hand side is your controls for your dash display here, as well as having your volume, radio source, and hands-free communication. Everything on the right is for your cruise control. Up top here, you have your dash display controls to the left, and then your odometer trip on the right. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Up top, you've got your status, so that's what we're looking at now. You can pull up your fuel economy and distance to empty as well here. In your info, You have your fuel economy and maintenance as well, the same as what comes up with the status. Then you have your settings. Inside your settings, you have 6 options, so audio, display, switch beeps, camera, clock, language, and then your audio there again. Brightness controls are on the right-hand side. You have the controls for back and forth on either side. 4 ways to the left, then the push start ignition underneath. You have all of the radio controls down below, so we have AM and FM radio. There's also satellite radio, and then you have your CD controls up top. Vehicle also comes with a full Bluetooth connectivity and optional adapters for USB. Underneath is Climate Control Center. So we've got dual climate control up front here, so this means that the driver and front passenger can have their own unique temperature settings. As you can see, they're able to function independently here, and this little screen will pop up just anytime that you are messing around with your air conditioning controls. But you can also turn that dual off, and then both sides will work together as one. You also have your defrost for your front and rear windshield here, and then as we said, you can also control the rear. The little screen will pop up showing you what's going on in the back, so you can control the rear from the front. Down below you have your storage capacity. All of your chargers are tucked into the back there. You have high-low controls for your 2 front heated seats, up top, driver and front passenger. Gear shift, parking brakes, your 2-wheel 4 high and 4 low controls. And then in the back here is your console space. So as you can see, there is both an upper and 8 lower options. So for the upper, it allows access to this top little tray space, and for the lower, it allows the deeper space. This is where you have all of your additional charger options too. Right hand side here down below, you've got a lockable glove box. Up overhead on your rear view mirror, 1, 2, and 3 little house shapes are your garage door openers. Then overhead, you have your sunglasses compartment and the overhead lighting controls. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Nissan Pathfinder SV in the color red. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.